do it. Especially if you plan to market it on TikTok or Instagram, you don't want to have a link that someone goes to and there are 10 pages, including your VIP OnlyFans page on it. The person will see that your intent is to suck them dry of money, and they'll know the hammer will eventually drop. You never want the customer to be reminded that they might have to pay you when you're offering something free. That means the only link you want them to see is either the free link to your OnlyFans page or a page link that just has your free OnlyFans page on it, with lots of cute emojis, of course. So again, you don't want the free page crowded out, and you don't want it just sitting there on a page with 8 other links, all which are paid. You want all the focus to be on that free page because it'll let them know it's really free. And the more experienced you look at basically being someone who is draining a wallet, the more intimidating you will be. So you don't want that. You want to basically, like I said, if you have to create a link that just has your free link on there to put it on social media, do it. It will be worth it. And then lastly, number 5, make them aware that this is exclusive. Let it be known in your advertising what this page contains. If, as I mentioned before, you're setting up a funnel, let them know that there are 3 videos on the page free that can be found nowhere else of you. And that's very important. What is on your page on OnlyFans is exclusive and certainly worth checking out. You want to make sure they know that this content can't be found on Instagram, TikTok, etc., and isn't just a rehash of something they have seen before. What you've created is exciting and new and slightly out of your usual comfort zone, and can only be found on OnlyFans. Not only that, it's totally free, and you made this just because you love your fans so much. So just make sure that they know that this material isn't everywhere. It's just exclusive to that OnlyFans page, and you want them to follow you there just so you can give it to them. All right, so in the end, how can a free OnlyFans page be a money-making machine? So as I've described, this is a whole new way to look at a free OnlyFans page. I am not expecting everyone listening to jump right out there and switch their free page up. But I will say that the harsh reality of a majority of OnlyFans pages being free is coming. Once there is so much adaptation of the platform, everyone new coming in will start doing whatever they can to make money and thrive. This will likely make the older subscription model a bit of a dinosaur that established creators will cling to until the bitter end, or until the subscribers start to fall off drastically. Remember that people have short attention spans, especially when it comes to when they have a heavy wallet. No casino ever survived by letting someone go back up to their hotel room while on a winning streak. They always find a way to get you just liquored up enough to give them back all their original money and more. This is also a technique for the small creators to adapt and begin to compete more with the bigger players. Whenever you can make older systems seem obsolete, the more likely you are to succeed. If you create a proper funnel with your free OnlyFans page, you can make an amazing amount of money from it. All right, so that was a summary on how to make more money with your free OnlyFans page. To summarize, it's all about creating a landing page that's effective, that you'll be able to sell something to them right away. And as always, you can read this podcast in detail, especially if you want to look back over the different funnels that I mentioned. You can find that at seobounty.com/119. Again, that's SEO, like Sam Eric Orange, bounty.com/119 for episode 119 of the OnlyFans Secrets podcast. All right. Well, I hope you learned a lot from that. And now on to a listener question of the week. All right. So a listener in Topeka, Kansas asks, I've been posting on Reddit a lot and I can't seem to get any pictures to get upvoted to the top of the page. Any advice on this? All right, so I definitely do have advice. This has been summarized a little bit in previous episodes on Reddit, but it's been quite a while since I talked about Reddit. So one is quality photos. So you want to make sure that your photos are as HD basically as possible, as high def as possible. And you might also want to invest in making GIFs or GIFs, however you want to pronounce them. And because people do respond better to those on Reddit. And it's pretty easy with almost all modern smartphones to just click a button and make a GIF out of a video. So I would highly recommend high quality pictures and GIFs if possible. And then you also want to watch the subreddit. And I know this is a bit of work, but if you watch the subreddit, it will show you how many people are currently online that are following that particular subreddit. So you want to go ahead and post when you see a high amount of people online. And you also want to look at the hottest post at the moment, because for a lot of people, they have it designated on Reddit to go by hot, not by new, not necessarily always by even popular, but by hot. So if you basically look and the current hot post has a low amount of upvotes and there's a high amount of people, that's the moment to go ahead and post. And then you also want to evaluate your previous posts to see what worked and what didn't. So if you've currently posted a lot, and even if a few got 5, 10, 20 votes and others got 0, look at them, figure out, what it was about them that made them a little bit better. And then you want to go ahead and utilize those ones. And then you always want to write good captions. I could probably do a whole podcast just on writing good captions for Reddit. But like anything else, look at the captions that are working, look at what people are writing that's working, and try to emulate that. And then as always, interact with your posts. Posts that have comments will get more interaction. So after you post maybe your OnlyFans link underneath, if that's allowed within the subreddit, you might want to just write something letting people know that you're online if they want to talk. Again, that puts more comments at the bottom. It lets people know that you're actually a real person and you're not a bot or one of the bot programs that currently run now posting all over Reddit. That will give you an advantage. And then repin your posts to your profile that do well. People will come back and they will look at those when they go into your profile, especially if you post a couple times a day. Post whatever you posted that day. That way, every single person who finds your profile or ends up on your profile and checking out your pictures, they might end up just upvoting each picture that's on your profile, which is really helpful. And again, that's going to count on all of those subreddits, as that you've gotten new interaction and it will help you get more. Now, of course, like any other advertising, it's hit and miss. And, most people would say, luck. How did you get a top post on this subreddit? Luck. Timing, luck, skill, having the look that people wanted that particular day. So those are some tips just on getting yourself out there, because I know a lot of people are spending a lot of time. There's over 1,300 posts a day just on r/OnlyFans 101. That's almost one a minute. That's a ton, and that's just one subreddit. And as I've mentioned before, with the auto programs, with these software programs, now you're competing against people who are just pressing a button and making them all posts every day. So it makes it a lot of work, but definitely it can be worth it. People who get, that top position, they can say, oh, I got 10 subs that day just from being on the top position, because you're getting noticed. And there are a lot of people who are on all of these different subreddits, and they definitely are interested in that topic, or they wouldn't have followed that particular subreddit. All right, great. So again, my name is Richard Lewis, I am the founder of OnlyFans Hero and the OnlyFans promotion and marketing company SEO Bounty, which you can find at seobounty.com. And you can find this podcast on Instagram at OnlyFans Secrets Podcast. And I will say, for the first time ever, I'm actually devoting more time to Instagram. I'm willing to give Instagram another shot. If you've been with the podcast a long time, one of my first episodes was about OnlyFans promotion scams on Instagram. I know now that there are a lot of people who are still lurking in Instagram, even though it's not necessarily the most, friendly to OnlyFans creators. So I have a goal this month of getting my OnlyFans Instagram up to 1,000 followers. So if you are listening to this podcast, please help me get that goal, and I will be able to devote more time and create, reels and, more posts over there, especially if it's more of an active community. When I look at the comparison to, Twitter and other communities have been able to build up, obviously have less audience, but I know I have a very interactive, real audience on Instagram, and I really do appreciate everyone who's followed me on there. So if you're going to follow me on something this month, please make it Instagram. Awesome. So you can also find this podcast on Reddit at the subreddit of OnlyFans Secrets, as well as, of course, we are on OnlyFans at onlyfans.com/OnlyFansHero. We had our live event at OnlyFans Hero last week. It went really well. I was on there with Lyric Tiana and Roxy Tart for almost 2 hours, just answering questions and going back and forth with people who listen to the podcast and also people who support and follow me on Twitter at OnlyFans Hero and on the OnlyFans site. So it was really great to interact and to answer questions, and I hope that you guys were able to listen to that. Definitely had a lot of people flying in. My favorite part was the hearts. Having never really done a live stream before, when the hearts came up at, when you're talking, it makes you feel really good. So I really appreciated everyone's hearts. All right, so please subscribe and follow for free on OnlyFans at OnlyFans Hero. So next time we have a live stream or any events or just any information I want to give, you will be following us on there. And you can also find us on TikTok at OF Secrets Podcast. And as always, we are on Twitter at OnlyFans Hero and at OnlyFans Podcast. And the promotion continues to do really great. I've learned a lot, and our next episode is going to be about when you should buy paid OnlyFans promotion. So from doing this for now a month and a half, I've learned a lot, and so I'm going to do the next episode about when you should go ahead and jump on paid promotion and when you're ready for that. And as always, I just really appreciate everyone who follows our Twitter promotions at OnlyFans Hero. I appreciate you guys listening to this podcast. Please subscribe and follow this podcast as well if you don't already do so. And please leave a review. You can leave a review on Amazon.com/Audible for this podcast. Just search the podcast and leave a written review. And you can leave it on iTunes as well. If you leave a written review, please let me know at OnlyFans Hero and I will shout you out on our promotion. And if you need promotion, please look and go to seobounty.com/Twitter-promos, and you can get a promo from us on pretty much the largest network on Twitter for OnlyFans creators. All right, I just really appreciate everyone who listens to this podcast every week. And I hope you guys all have a great week, and I will see you on the next episode of the OnlyFans Secrets podcast.